Good evening, good morning to our YouTube subscribers. I'm Justin Fleming. I'm here to give all of you my match card predictions for WWE's Money in the Bank, which is next month. It takes place on Sunday, June 17th, at the Allstate Arena in the Chicago suburb of Rosemont, Illinois. It will be produced by WWE for their Raw and SmackDown brands, and will be the ninth event under the Money in the Bank chronology. Now, here, let me give all of you my match card predictions for Money in the Bank next month. At Money in the Bank, it will be Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor for the Intercontinental title. Now, and all of you know that Seth Rollins last month, Seth Rollins knocked off The Miz at Backlash in the pay-per-view's clear best match. And with the A-lister now being part of the SmackDown brand, this rivalry is going to continue despite the electricity those two made in Newark, New Jersey on last Sunday. And Seth will instead re-aim his focus at the man who has been chasing his tail on Monday nights, Finn Balor. There has been a thrilling rivalry this far, and WWE is somehow to exploit it a little more further. And Balor, it seems to be on the verge of a. I know Finn Balor might be on the verge of a heel turn, which will give this feud between them an added dimension. And the Intercontinental title scene has been Raw's foundation for much of a year. That will continue when these two top-notch performers will go at it again, in my opinion. Now, next one, my other match card prediction will be for 205 Live, Cedric Alexander and Drew Gulak for the Cruiserweight title. The Cruiserweight title wasn't represented at Backlash, but that must not likely be the case at Money in the Bank. Cedric Alexander can count on Drew Gulak charging at him sooner or later. And Drew Gulak is best besting Kalisto in a recent Cruiserweight title for the number one contender. The heel has been one of the show's keystones of late, and WWE is seem to bound to to exploit that. And Alexander hasn't found a full-fledged rival as champion as Cruiserweight champion yet, but that's poised to change in the next coming weeks. The previous battles between Cedric Alexander and Drew Gulak have been amazing that far. And another SmackDown and another showdown looms as increasingly aggressive, and how as Drew Gulak provides the title holder with a tough challenge. Good challenge, I might add. Now, next one, what might happen at my other match card prediction at Money in the Bank. The Bludgeon Brothers, Eric Rowan and Luke Harper versus the New Day for the tag team for the SmackDown tag team titles. Now, the Usos may continue to clash for the Bludgeon Brothers, but the New Day has its own revenge story to play out. Harper and Rowan have assaulted the New Day on a number of occasions. Big E and Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston have much hatred towards the champs as much as the Usos, Jimmy and Jay. So while WWE may save the dramatic finish to the Usos versus the Bludgeon Brothers saga for SummerSlam, it can take an engaging detour with SmackDown's decorated trio facing Harper and Rowan instead. Neither the Raw nor SmackDown tag team title holders made it to the Backlash card, but WWE is not likely to leave them out of Money in the Bank as well. My next match card prediction at Money in the Bank next month: Elias Sampson versus Bobby Roode. Now, Elias Sampson tried to entertain the WWE Universe with one of his trademark trash-talking songs at Backlash, but a flurry of WWE superstars interrupted him. The scene climaxed with Bobby Roode, glorious, driving Elias's head into the mat. The filler segment is poised to lead a filler one-on-one match. Money in the Bank needs, you know what my opinion is? Money in the Bank needs a snack break bout on the card, and these two are the more like the prime candidates to provide it, and it's going to be tough to make the Money in the Bank ladder match filled with both Raw and SmackDown stars involved. Mid-carders like Roode and Elias will be left out of the picture. They will instead focus on their burgeoning rivalry. Now, next one, another match card prediction at Money in the Bank: AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura in the last man standing for the WWE Championship. Now, AJ and Shin again ended in a non-conclusive fashion at last Sunday at Backlash. A lot of that match last Sunday at Backlash was shitty, man. Very shitty. That match between Shinsuke and AJ. That was a shitty match. I mean, it was a draw. I mean, that was BS. Very BS. Now, on that note, at the Greatest Royal Rumble event, the WWE title bout ended in a double countout between AJ and Shinsuke Nakamura. The rematch at Backlash was a draw, and no winner either. After each man laid out to another with a low blow, neither could get their feet before the referee completed his count to 10, and that makes it clear this feud is not through yet. Last time, WWE added a stipulation in a reaction to the lack of the clear finish. A shift in rules is on the way again, in what could be Nakamura's last crack at the WWE title for a while. A last man standing stipulation will play up the animosity between these two. Now, next match card prediction at Money in the Bank next month: the men's for the real Money in the Bank for the man. Money in the Bank ladder match for men. It will be my prediction will be Baron Corbin versus Big Cass versus Bobby Lashley versus Braun Strowman versus Daniel Bryan versus Miz versus Samoa Joe. So that means that these men either gonna get a chance to cash in their Money in the Bank to see who would be able to get the opportunity to be to face the WWE champion. Now, there is an ample bad blood to tap during the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Big Cass smashed on Bryan after losing to him at Backlash. He was being a sore loser. Big Cass was a sore loser last night. That was an uncalled for attack Cass gave to Daniel Bryan. Very uncalled for. I mean, he was just a sore loser last Sunday. And that's you know what? That's going to leave the beloved underdog for revenge. The Miz's long-standing issues with Daniel Bryan should boost the bout as well. And the Miz failed to take down Rollins at Backlash, and will now have to shift his focus to a new title hunt eventually, I think it might be the WWE title. and into a feud with a man, so he often tore into during his last SmackDown tenure. The ladder match will offer Strowman a place to eschew more creative destruction. Joe will be searching for redemption after falling short against Reigns on Sunday night. You know what? I bet you that who do you think might win the Money in the Bank ladder match between Baron Corbin, Big Cass, Bobby Lashley, Braun Strowman, Daniel Bryan, The Miz, and Samoa Joe? Who do you think might win the Money in the Bank next year? You think? I think it might be. My choices are either Bobby Lashley, Braun, or Samoa, or I think Braun might win. I think Braun might win the Money in the Bank ladder match at next month. I bet. That's my prediction. Now, moving on, the next one, my other next match card prediction. The women's Money in the Bank ladder match. It will be, my prediction, it might be Asuka. It will be Asuka versus Bayley versus Becky Lynch. It will be all women facing for being the Money in the Bank ladder match from Raw and SmackDown. All women from Raw and SmackDown. It will be Asuka versus Bayley versus Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair versus Ember Moon versus Ruby Riott versus Sasha Banks. Now, Bayley had emerged. Last Sunday, Bayley emerged from Backlash, pissed off with both Banks and Riott. The Boss refused to back her in a match against Riott. The Riott Squad, meanwhile, used outside interference to best the huggable one. Now, WWE can build both on those stories with the Money in the Bank, women's Money in the Bank ladder match. That's where Bayley and Banks' slow-burning rivalry can explode, and finally explode, where Riott can continue to intimidate and antagonize Raw's female baby faces. Now, Charlotte Flair. Now I know a lot of you know that Charlotte Flair is no longer the Raw Women's SmackDown Women's Champion, because thanks to the Iconics, because Carmella cashed in her Money in the Bank, and she faced Charlotte for it. Now, like I said, Charlotte Flair may be looking to earn a title match as well after she fell to Carmella at Backlash. Now, while WWE while WWE may opt to have the Queen take on Carmella again, putting her in the Money in the Bank ladder match adds some star power to the contest, and plus it opens the door for Becky Lynch to turn on Ric Flair and start making her mark on SmackDown again. You know what? I've been waiting for this moment since last year. Lynch's heel turn will be completely justified. Becky Lynch's heel turn will be completely justified on Charlotte Flair. 2 years ago, on the January 4th, 2016 edition of Raw, Becky Lynch beat Charlotte Flair in a one-on-one match, and after the match, Becky Lynch confronted Charlotte Flair's father, Ric Flair, and after that, Charlotte attacked Becky from behind, being a sore loser, thus turning heel. So, my opinion, that will be Becky Lynch's revenge on Charlotte, and I won't blame Charlotte, because just because Charlotte is a face, Have we even forgotten what she did? Have we forgotten what Charlotte did to her on January 4th, 2016 edition of Raw 2 years ago? She'll deserve it. Charlotte will definitely have that coming. She deserve that. And that will be, you know what, that will be the best. That will be Charlotte. Becky Lynch's heel turn will be the best justified heel turn since Sting turning on Hulk Hogan at WCW Fall Brawl 1999 for getting attacked by Hogan in the NWO, and Stephanie McMahon turning on her father Vince McMahon at Armageddon in 1999 for having The Undertaker abduct her to destroy Stone Cold Steve Austin. Because I know a lot of you know there have been many justified heel turns over the years. I know some of you agree. I love to see Becky Lynch turn heel on Charlotte. I've been waiting for this for a long time. I'm sick of Charlotte's Flair ego getting the best of her. I'm a real fan of Becky Lynch. I love Becky Lynch. She is sexy and she's good. I mean, I love Irish women. Irish women are sexy, very sexy. I love Becky Lynch. I love to see her turn heel. I really love to see her turn heel again next on Charlotte Flair next month at Money in the Bank. Now, next one, my other match card prediction at Money in the Bank will be Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns for the Universal title at Money in the Bank next month. Now, Flood of Blues is coming to Chicago when Reigns versus Lesnar 4 headlines at Money in the Bank. Reigns' last title match with Lesnar ended in controversy. The referee stated after the Greatest Royal Rumble he made an error awarding the Beast Incarnate to victor. Roman got really shafted at the Greatest Royal Rumble. He really got shafted. He got screwed. He really got screwed. And so Roman Reigns should have been the Universal Champion. Now, the Big Dog was very busy with Samoa Joe at Backlash last Sunday and strengthened his case to get another Universal Championship match by taking down the Hosk with a spear. And never mind how poorly fans received the past 2 years with two Lesnar versus Reigns matches. And WWE is stubbornly heading in that direction again. Reigns' coronation has been delayed, but now it's set to unfold at Money in the Bank. So, those are my match card predictions for Money in the Bank next month. Those are my predictions. So that's all I do for all of you today on all you WWE fans on YouTube. Those are my Money in the Bank match card predictions. So subscribe to me, Justin Fleming. Have a good morning. Hit like, make a comment on that video so I can discuss WWE with all of you at any time. So subscribe to me, Justin Fleming. Hit like, make a comment on that video. Have a good morning. Enjoy. I hope all of you enjoy this next pay-per-view on May 27th, Payback, and I hope all of you enjoy the Money in the Bank on Sunday, January 2017 on pay-per-view and the WWE Network next June, next month. Have a good morning. Out of here. Peace.